Another thing is that it shows a recognition of the Apollonian-Dionysian divergence within the myth and drama of the ancient Hellenes. The wisdom Oedipus gains is of both solar and chthonic belief and understanding. The Sphinx is a type of solar Apollo, an oracle of sorts, who has a bright knowledge of the spiritual world of forms. The chthonic gods of death and the chasm underworld are psyche within physic, spirit within nature. Earth and sun unite in the mythology with the gods Dionysus and Apollo. The mother of Dionysus, the lord of nature, is the lunar goddess Selene, another version of Persephone, the daughter of earth and the fruitful fields of grain. Dionysus was a spirit of God visible within Natura, while Apollo was the same God spirit existing in the solar realm above this creation. Dionysus was the imperfect and somewhat irrational existence we live in the material, physical, and Apollo was the more perfect existence of spirits in the other world beyond this one. Therefore, spiritus is pure, perfect, and good. Natura is impure, imperfect, and good. Perfection and purity are not necessary, or obviously intended, for our existence in the physical creation of nature. Death and decay are the main imperfections designed into our physical world by deity. Nourishment and procreation are some other imperfections that are also a part of our human bodily creatures. These designs of our being, made by the immortal deity, therefore could not have the additional quality of evil as a part thereof. We are perfect spirits living in an imperfect creature of nature, made that way, okay? So forget it and quit your worrying over it. Haha. Only understand that you are human and attempt to make the best of it. Not gods, mere creatures with an immortal psyche. The good side to this view of existence is that the illusion of the physical nature must have been designed for us, especially by the deity. If spirit or psyche is more perfect, better made, and the immortal part of us, then that makes it superior, and in a sense, more real than the imperfect natural world that we live in. We are supernatural beings in a natural world, and our psyches are superior to the physical of atoms and molecules that compose the world. This is the good part. Though keep in mind, your physical brain, the fact that the world is mostly real for us creatures living within it. So, do not go rushing off some precipice in search of the next world, because you might only find yourself back here in this world once more, only after much pain and trouble in death and rebirth, possibly. Nietzsche theorized this situation of illusion that we are most likely inhabiting. He made the understanding of this situation a perspective of valuing the God-given illusion of nature, a prerequisite for going beyond good and evil. This makes one believe that Nietzsche must have been in agreement with much of the above deism and synthetic paganism. Nietzsche is also saying that even this philosophical theology of the ancients, with all of its beautifully imagined myth and explanation, may be simply a well thought out system of belief based upon a certain set of native instincts. Even if this were so, he still decides that it could possibly be very important for our survival and our successful perception of existence. So, the above maybe isn't necessarily most important. It is in this sense that he compares going beyond good and evil with some other useful opinion system, such as our mathematics. Perhaps another such system could be imagined or devised, but that unimagined mathematics might not be as near to absolute reality, or as useful, or as pleasant as the one we have from the ancients of our civilization. That without a recognition of logical fictions, without a comparison of reality with the purely imagined world of the absolute and immutable, without a constant counterfeiting of the world by means of numbers, man could not live. That the renunciation of false opinions would be a renunciation of life, a negation of life. To recognize untruth as a condition of life, that is certainly to impugn the traditional ideas of value in a dangerous manner, and a philosophy which ventures to do so has thereby alone placed itself beyond good and evil. Beyond Good and Evil, Part 1, Paragraph 4.